Alongside other beautiful and historical Latvian towns and cities, Sigulda attracts thousands of visitors all year long with its special charm. One of the most popular attractions in Sigulda is not only the town's castle ruins, but the Turaide Museum Reserve, which is located approximately 50 kilometers northeast of Riga. When visiting the museum reserve, everyone has the possibility to walk around the reserve's scenic territory as well as get a notion of what it was like living in a medieval castle. The construction of Turaide Castle began in the 13th century, and it has witnessed many great historical events.
Since
the ancient times, two ethnic groups lived in the vicinity of Turaide Castle, the Balts and the Finno-Ugric people. The 13th century is the time when the German crusaders came to the Baltics to spread Christianity. Unfortunately, this didn't take place peacefully, as the modern territory of Latvia was carved up and divided between the military order of the Livonian Brothers of the Sword and the Archbishopric of Riga. Turaide belonged to the Archbishop of Riga, whilst Sigulda, on the opposite side of the Gauja River, belonged to the Brothers of the Sword. Several wars passed over the territory. A Polish-Lithuanian army seized the castle in the 16th century. The army of Sweden took over the castle in the 17th century, whilst the Russians captured the castle in the 18th century. In 1776, a fire broke out in the castle, which caused much damage, and restoration work only began in the middle part of the 20th century. The name Turaide comes from the Livonian language meaning Garden of God. The castle also has many legends surrounding it, with the most notable one about the Rose of Turaide. In May 1601, Turaide was surrounded by Swedish armies which captured the castle. The castle clerk, while searching for survivors of the battle, found a baby in the arms of its dead mother. He called the child Maya and brought her up as his own. She grew up to be very beautiful and so was known as the Rose of Turaide. She fell in love with Victor, the gardener of the castle of Sigulda, and in the autumn of 1620 they prepared to be married. Shortly before the wedding, Maya received a letter from Victor asking her to meet him at the Gutman's cave, their usual meeting place. She went to the cave with Lenta, the young daughter of her adoptive father. When she reached it, however, it was not Victor she encountered, but a Polish nobleman or soldier called Adam Jakubowski, who was lying in wait for her with the intention of forcing her to be his wife. Maya promised to give him her magic scarf that had the power to make the wearer immune for injury if he wouldn't let her go, and persuaded him to test its power on her. He struck her with an axe, and she died, having thus saved her honor. In the evening, Victor came to the cave and found the body of his betrothed and was accused of the murder. But in court there appeared a witness called Peter Skudrits, who testified that he has been commissioned by Jakubowski to deliver the fatal letter. The girl Lenta confirmed the course of events. Victor buried his betrothed near the castle, planted a linden tree on the grave, and left the country forever. According to documents in Sigulda's archives, the Polish soldier was later caught, tried, and hanged for his crime. From then on, it has been customary for newlyweds to leave flowers on the grave of the Rose of Turaide in hopes of knowing the same eternal love and devotion. Those who wish to see for themselves the meeting place of the young lovers can visit Gutman's cave, which is the biggest cave in the Baltics. Furthermore, those who wish to see the surrounding area from above can take the cable car across Gauja Valley, whilst those who like a bit of action can visit Mežakaķis Adventure Park. The adventure park, which is located on the bottom of the valley, is suitable for persons of all ages who enjoy spending their time outdoors. We call it a walk in the trees, and if a person is not completely out of shape, they are ready for Mežakaķis. After going through a short safety presentation, people can have a go at one of the various tracks. There are easy and harder tracks with various hurdles in between. The tracks are made up of trees with platforms constructed on them. The trees themselves are connected by cables, and people must go through the various tracks, tree by tree, going through different hurdles. Sigulda is especially colorful and beautiful in the fall when the leaves on trees turn various shades of red, yellow and brown. When walking to the various destinations in and around Sigulda, a good idea is to purchase a walking cane, which is the most popular souvenir of Sigulda.